Something special for today, we have a brand new test bike, an Aprilia RSV41100 Factory. The bike is just behind me, let's go and check it out. Ta-da! What's so special about this bike? Aprilia wanted more power and a bit more performance. This bike, it's a bit lighter and it features a lot of cool stuff on it that I will discuss it with you today. What's the most tricky thing that they made? They made this engine a bit larger. It's 1078 cubic centimeters right now instead of a liter like the usual RSV4. This was possible because they enlarged the stroke with 3 millimeters, so now you have a bit more grunt and around 217 horsepower plus a 600 RPM added to the rev limit, which makes this bike a lot more torquey, a lot more agile on track. Now the wheelbase is shorter, so the bike it's a lot more agile and easier to move from a leg to another. This swing arm is new for this RSV because it's stiffer right now. You got an all-in suspension, which is a state-of-the-art unit, and also front and rear. It's a very impressive package, but what I love the most is this finish, this atomic black finish with those winglets and this carbon fiber parts left and right. It looks like it's already running with over 100 kilometers an hour just when standing still. In the fight for the best superbike, everything has to be very powerful and very lightweight. So with this changes, Aprilia reached around 4 kilograms or 5 less than the stock RSV4 1000. I've said before, there are a lot of performance parts on it. This bike, it's already meant to be used on track. The only difference between a track bike and this one, it's that it has mirror and headlights. You have the suspension that it's race intended. You also have a state-of-the-art Akrapovic exhaust system, which is a full titanium line that adds up to the sound of the engine, and there's also more power coming from there. A lot of geometry that you can use on the frame. It's different right now because they've made a major change to the headstock bearing. It's now 3 millimeters forward, the upper one, so the wheel comes a bit toward the engine. This is very, very helpful because it makes the bike more agile while changing direction. But you have to be an engineer, and I know for sure that these parts can be very useful if you know what you are doing. You can change the swing arm position, the engine position. Aprilia was the first to bring this system in the superbike world, so you can adjust your engine position up, down, left, right. So it's a whole different world over here. I don't know for sure how to build it, but I know that there are guys over there that can help you with that. So what you need to do right now is take off the mirrors, take off the passenger pegs, and then you can run it as a race bike. I've seen bikes like this one, the 1100, that are running on tracks with more than 320 kilometers an hour, which is very insane. With this amount of power, you also need a braking system that can stop you every time you want. So for that, the guys at Aprilia fitted the new RSV1100 with a Brembo Stylema caliper, Brembo brake discs, and also a Brembo master cylinder, which it's a performance unit, and I'm sure that it does a great job. Although every Aprilia made by the Noale factory, every RSV had very good brakes. These ones are, I think, the creme de la creme when it comes to track use. I also couldn't notice this winglets over here that the RSV designers said that it's very useful. We've seen them on the RF for 2 years ago. This is coming from the MotoGP. This is a new technology for us. I didn't feel the differences while riding on a bike with winglets, but I'm more than sure with these units that are larger than everything I've seen before. I think these are the main things that we needed to show you about this bike. But enough talking for now. Let's check out the engine sound and check out the dash because I'm so eager to start it right now. Come and check out this exhaust because, you know, this is a Euro 4 compliant exhaust system. And you can also use it for racing. It's insane. Man, it looks good. Now that I've heard the engine, I'm so in search of my position with this ergonomy. It feels very nimble, it feels very short. I think I can live with this, and I have to check it on track because it's very important to see how good it reacts while leaning it in the turn. But enough about that. Let's check out this dash over here because it's on, and I've seen a lot of stuff going on while pressing the brake and also the throttle. Okay, so you have all the stuff that we already know. You have traction control, anti-wheelie, you have launch control, and every other useful stuff for a race bike like this one. But it's another cool feature that I can see on my dash. It blends very nice in the right area over here. You can see the lean angle even when the bike is off, when the engine off. You can see the brake pressure and also the throttle. So this means the bike has a telemetry system, and I know that you can connect your phone with a dash with the help of a Bluetooth system, and then you can download all your laps and see the telemetry of the bike, see how the bike reacted in each corner, and improve your times on track. So this is very helpful. A very important feature for me as a rider is that it's very easy to use. The buttons are very predictable. You have a joystick over here, up, down, press it, left, right, and everything happens. You also have the plus minus button, very easy to reach while riding on track, which will help you set up your traction control or your anti-wheelie control. And a very impressive feature is that it has a cruise control that can be used on highway and stuff like that. The most important for me is the connection that I have with my phone right now. This is a very helpful feature if you want to improve your track times. Oh, I think this should be enough for today. Now I will get to ride the bike a bit on the street, and I will come up with a thorough test on track and on road to see how this bike reacted and how well it does on track. So that being said, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this one. See you next time.